Hi friends, Tori Ganal here with Rocky Mountain Voice. Before we start, I wanted to talk a little bit about Heidi and I's experience. We had the honor of traveling to Arizona this week for Charlie Kirk's memorial, and I wanted to share a little bit about it. It was one of the most moving experiences of my life. Hundreds of thousands of people gathered to remember Charlie's courage and conviction, from pastors and political leaders to students and employees who saw him as a mentor. His wife, of course, Erika, gave one of the most powerful speeches of the day. She stood before the crowd, grieving yet unshaken, and declared, "I forgive him," speaking of her husband's assassin. That act of grace stunned the audience and reminded us all of Charlie's legacy, which is faith, forgiveness, and of course, the fight for truth. It was a beautiful tribute, and it's clear his influence is only growing even in his loss. We'll continue to keep you updated as things progress, but just wanted to share that with you. And now let's dive into the Mountain Minute for September 23rd, because we got to keep fighting for truth, friends. Here in Colorado, free speech is colliding with accountability after Charlie's assassination. A CU Boulder lecturer and a Vail teacher are both under scrutiny for comments that downplayed or even celebrated his death. Both are facing backlash from parents and communities, reigniting debate over whether such remarks cross the line from protected speech into dangerous rhetoric. Evergreen High School is beginning a gradual reopening after the recent shooting. Staff, families, and finally students will return in phases, supported by new counseling resources and a community Hearts for Hope campaign. At the same time, kids' struggles are intensifying statewide. Children's Hospital Colorado reported a 26% spike in ER visits this summer for mental health crisis, from suicidal thoughts to violent outbursts, straining an already overburdened system. In Mesa County, authorities arrested a Caprock Academy staffer on charges of sexually exploiting a child. The man, the school's director of analytics, is now jailed and barred from contact with minors or the internet. On the policy front, Colorado's new law banning hidden junk fees in leases will take effect in 2026. Renters are relieved, but small business owners are calling for similar protections against surprise costs buried in contracts. And on our public lands, ranchers are pushing back against Biden-era rules that let wealthy buyers lock up acreage solely for conservation. Critics argue the law demands multiple uses, from grazing to recreation, not land locked away by the highest bidder. On the national stage, commentary is intensifying about violence tied to transgender ideology, with analysts calling on the FBI to label it a domestic terror threat after cases like Charlie Kirk's assassin raised red flags. And finally, the Republican National Committee is taking the lead on Trump's election integrity agenda. From lawsuits challenging mail-in ballot practices to enforcing proof of citizenship for voter registration, the RNC says it's shifting from playing defense to going on offense ahead of 2026. That's all for today. For full coverage, head to RockyMountainVoice.com. And as always, stay sharp, stay bold, and stay in the fight, friends. We'll see you tomorrow.